What's up, everybody? This your boy Tez, the Logistics Rookie. Happy Saturday. I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk to you guys about the best logistics jobs for felons and unemployed people. And today I'm pretty much going to speak on my testimony, my grandfather's story and his testimony. Cause I can't get him on camera. He don't like to really talk much, and basically just show you guys out there who may be going through some hard times with finding work. You may things may look like there's no hope for the future. I know how that is. And pretty much just some inspiration and motivation for you guys out there who trying to get to the money and get on your feet so you can take care of your families, man, because opportunity is everywhere, but you just need to be informed. But first of all, I'm going to say this: the logistics industry, for my research and all the studying I've been doing, because I've now been in the industry for about a year now. I started last October, November as a dispatcher for my granddaddy truck driving company, and basically just took off from there. But before then, I was going through some hard times, and it was really hard for me to find a good job. I'm sitting up here with a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, and I couldn't even get a job. I had to settle for a job making $12 an hour at a retail store, and it was hard for me. But prior to that, I was working for about 2 years at my university in the call center as a telemarketer position. And all the work, all the grinding I put in when I went to college, all the internships, all the part-time jobs, it still was hard for me to break into corporate America. And I never saw $40,000 a day, $40,000 in a year a day in my life, But when I got introduced to the logistics industry by my granddad, I was able to see the abundant amounts of opportunities. See, this one thing we all need to understand about the logistics industry. It's always and will forever be here. It is not going nowhere. The economy thrives off of logistics. Every store, every business, like I told you guys a few videos ago, every business out here needs truck drivers. They need courier drivers. They need box truck drivers, because they need to get their freight hauled from point A to point B, point C, point D. Simple as that. This freight need to be moved around. Everybody got product, period. Every business has product, and it needs to be moved. That's point blank. So the logistics industry isn't going nowhere. And I wouldn't say it's 100% recession proof, but I can guarantee you the opportunity gonna be there for you to work. Just like during this COVID situation, during the pandemic. Yes, the rates went down in trucking. Yes, a lot of businesses closed down, but guess what? Who was needed the most? These truckers. They was out here on the road grinding every day. I remember when I was dispatching around the time when COVID first popped off, the rates went down, businesses closed, but our services were still needed. They were needed so much that my granddad was getting paid an extra $50 per day just to haul freight. They just gave him an extra 50 just cause. It was a pandemic, it was an emergency situation. So no matter what, jobs in the logistics industry will always be there. It's not going anywhere, period. Yes, it's going to have its ups and downs. Yes, you're going to go through your hard times, but it's not going nowhere. And another thing, you don't need no extensive education just to get into this industry. You don't need no bachelor's degree. You don't need no master's degree. Hell, you don't even need a high school diploma. Most of the times, you just need your CDL if you're trying to get in the semi-truck route. For box trucks and cargo vans, all you need is some business sense and common sense, man. And a little bread in your pocket. That's all you need. This isn't rocket science. So for all my felons out there, I know you guys been down in the system because my granddad was a felon. Did a few years behind bars. I'm not going to speak too much on the situation, but he got out. You know how it is these days. It's hard for a felon to get jobs. So he said, hey, I'm going to start my trucking company. When he was behind bars, he put a plan together on how he was going to get on his feet when he got out here to the real world. Got him a truck, started working for a company, saved up some money, rent him a house. Then, a few years back, he got his own authority. And while he did let that go because it was too much work for him, it's still an inspirational story watching a man who was a felon start his own business, get his own car, get his own house, even though he's renting it, and start his own business. Now the man making about 150, 200,000 a year. That's the minimum that you can make. Because the rate's been up and down for about a couple years now, but that's the minimum. There's so much opportunity in the logistics industry for those felons and people who are unemployed and people who just can't get good opportunities nowhere else. There are abundant opportunities in the logistics industry. So I ain't gonna hold you guys too much longer. Let me break this down. First thing you need to do, to get your credit right first. I would definitely recommend you getting your credit right if you were trying to get into the logistics industry. And there's nothing else for you. Get your credit right first, because there are a couple of jobs and a couple of things, basic things in this business that requires you to have a good credit. Which brings me to my next point. Let's say you don't want to be a driver. You don't want to drive semi-trucks. You don't want to deal with cargo vans or box trucks. You could be a freight broker. And one of the biggest requirements one of the biggest things that you need as a freight broker is a $75,000 surety bond. And you need good credit to be able to get that. So, and a freight broker, their job is basically to broker freight. They the ones who hit up the shippers and the manufacturers and be like, hey, I got some truck drivers who can move this product for you. They post the loads, send the loads out to the drivers, and they basically get paid a fee before they even ship that load off. A lot of guys in the industry like to blame freight brokers for dropping the rates low. And I do believe they do have something to do with it, because they get paid before they put the load out there. But that's one opportunity one job you can do, freight broker. You can start that as your own business, or you can work as under a freight broker as a freight agent. So that's number two. A freight agent is basically like a assistant to a freight broker. So those two jobs right there off the bat, no education required. Just get your surety bond, get your insurance, and you can be a freight broker or freight agent. And you can do that independently or with another company. Number three job, I would say, be a truck driver. You know, get your CDL, have your little money in your pocket, go get you a truck. And you can get with a company like Landstar, JB Hunt, you know, Snyder. You can get with any of those big companies, or you could just start your own authority and run it with one truck. So the truck driver. Number four, independent courier like myself. Same situation. Get your money right. Go get you a cargo van. You can hook up with some of these third-party logistics companies, or you can go out and get your own independent contracts. Number five, you can drive box trucks. Depending on the size of a box truck, you may need your CDL. But if it's like 10, 16, 24 feet, I don't think you need your CDLs to drive those. You can pretty much just go get you one of those trucks, hook up with a company, a mom and pop store, retail business, warehouse, distribution, whoever, and just haul freight from them. Number six, a dispatcher, like I did. I was making $300 a week as a dispatcher. It can be a lot more depending on how good the loads are that you get. for whoever you dispatching for. So, and for those of you, I know you guys may know, but I'm just gonna confirm, a dispatcher is somebody who just basically booked the loads for a truck driver, box truck driver, or whoever. And number, I think I got one more for you guys. One more for you guys. I pretty much forgot, but look, man, those are the 6 jobs that you can do getting into the logistics industry. No education required. You just maybe need to get some good credit, and you can do that easily by going to get you a little credit card, pay on it monthly, spend a little bit here and there, bump your score up high. Simple as that. And get you a little money in your pocket. Just come to the table, man. You know, and you may ask, and how do I get the money? Ask your friends and family for some help. Don't put that negative stereotype in your mind that, oh, these cats out here want to see me down. They want to see me fall. I just got out the pen. They don't want to help me. Don't nobody want to stand by me. Don't nobody want to support me. Man, get that negativity out your head, man. There's plenty of help out here. You just have to go find it. If your family and friends don't want to help you, hook up with some organizations nearby. Just like me, for an example, my mentor, he owns a non-profit business that helps people in low-income communities start and grow their businesses, and he helps them get funding also. And I've been a part of that organization for about 3-4 years now. So there's a lot of help out here, man. You just got to network. Remember, your network is your net worth. So just network, man. There's plenty of opportunity out there, plenty of help. But I just wanted to bring those 6 job opportunities to the table for you guys out there. Cause I know how it is. I know it's hard, man, and it's easy to give up hope. It's easy just to give up and, you know, go back to what you were doing, taking penitentiary chances, being in the streets. Hey, man, at the end of the day, there's no point in that, man, because nobody's benefiting from it. Nobody's winning. And if the only thing you are doing it for is $1, then you definitely taking a loss, because if you go to the penitentiary or if you lose your life, that money gonna keep circulating. The money still gonna be here, but you gonna be either locked down, lost your freedom, or lost your life. So it's just something to think about, man. Those are the 6 job opportunities I wanted to bring to the table. But y'all keep y'all heads up, keep your guards up, keep grinding. 100.